Hi, I'm back. Yay. Thank you for all the amazing feedback on the video I just posted a few days ago. You guys are just so nice, so thank you. And like I said in the video, I've been kind of wanting to come back just with little videos like this, so for now, I'm just gonna post videos when I'm inspired, when I want to. Yeah, I don't know, I think you guys were very understanding. Just don't think of I don't know, like I'm not gonna commit to like a schedule or anything. Just to keep it more casual and I don't know, I feel just more inspired that way, I think, when I don't feel so pressured to produce content. Anyways, I just got home from class, so I look a bit crazy. Um, but today I just wanted to talk about something that's very relevant to me right now and something I think can help a lot of you guys out. And that's just the concept of overthinking in general and the importance of detaching from thinking. And this is something I'm still struggling with a lot. I am prone to overanalyze things to an extreme. Big and little things, like things that I shouldn't even be thinking about for more than 2 seconds, I'm likely to think about for half hour, hours on end. And it's just hard for me to let things go. So throughout these past few months, I've realized how that's really taken a toll on my mental health and just my life in general. And yeah, I'm just going to kind of talk about the simplicity of not thinking about things and the simplicity of life itself, I guess. Everything starts to make sense when you don't think about it. And for me, I kind of struggle with the idea that I'll be able to understand things without overanalyzing them. For some reason, I feel like I need to be thinking to have an understanding of my surroundings and just to have an understanding of myself, to have an understanding of the world. I feel like I need to be thinking about it and picking every little thing apart, which isn't the case. It actually brings you farther away from understanding, is what I've learned. There's a lot of things in life that we're just never gonna know. And there's a lot of things about, I guess, the concept of life and the big picture of it all that we're not going to know until we die, which is really hard for me to accept, and I find my brain kind of going crazy at the fact that it's never going to understand that, because that's what our brains want. Our brains want to be able to figure out and know things. That's, I guess, part of the reason why we have brains, is to accumulate knowledge and to be able to understand our world. But like I said in my last video, your brain can be a very dangerous thing, and when you start overthinking things, it just brings you farther away from the truth. So I have some notes just to kind of keep me on track. So what I've realized is that underneath all of the overthinking and all of the overanalyzing, and just underneath everything that there is going on, there's this sense of peace. And I've just been so observant of that lately. And once you just let go of the need for so many things, whatever you feel like is controlling your life, for me it's thinking and overanalyzing. Once you let go of that, you just notice that there's this sense of peace deep within you that's been there the entire time, but you just haven't been mindful enough to observe that. And that sense of peace is like your consciousness that's observing your thoughts. You are not your thoughts aren't real. You might have heard this a lot, but a lot of people say to like think of your thoughts as like clouds passing by, because that's really all that they are. They have no real meaning, and you don't have to listen to them, you don't have to judge them, you don't have to classify thoughts as good or bad. They can just be. And once you realize that and accept it, you just feel this like deep sense of peace and like knowingness within you that has nothing to do with your brain. overanalyzing a situation will always lead you to a dead end because you're just going to come up with all these like multiple scenarios and all of these things that like don't even really make sense and definitely aren't relevant to whatever's going on in your life. If you just let things flow and like let things, you know, happen without having this need to like figure them out and pick them apart, like sorry I'm getting so like, I don't know, but that's just the way I feel. Like I literally go so intense into the littlest things for no reason. I still struggle with this a lot, but it just doesn't get you anywhere. Like it's gotten me absolutely nowhere. I felt so stuck in my life because of it. I've had such a trouble like manifesting new things into my life because of this, and once you just let it go, you realize how simple life can be. And that's something I've realized within these past few months when I kind of started to get out of this funk of like extreme overthinking and overanalyzing that I was in kind of this past summer. I was like, wow, there are people who just experience life without having to do this. Like, you can just live without having this heavy burden of having to understand and overanalyze everything. And that's like when you truly start to live, is when you just start letting things happen and experiencing things from like your heart instead of your brain. I have always been the kind of person that would rather think about life than experience life. I'd rather learn about life from books than like experience, and that just doesn't leave you feeling happy or fulfilled. So I'm kind of trying to let go of that and trying to find new ways that I can just experience things without thinking about it. Like if a new opportunity presents itself to me, I'll just take it without being like, well, maybe I shouldn't go because this person says it's weird if you do this, and maybe this person will be there, which will be awkward. Like if you just do it and take these new opportunities, you have so many like opportunities for growth and for learning new lessons and experiencing life at such a deeper level. Like you can only experience and learn so much from books and from like brain knowledge. Like there's kind of like a difference between brain knowledge and like heart knowledge almost. You know what I mean? It's like feeling versus thinking, and once you can kind of like find a happy medium between feeling your way through life and like understanding and having knowledge about life, it's kind of like the perfect medium, you know what I mean? Sorry, I kind of got totally off track there. I also think a big reason I have a tendency to overthink things is because I don't trust myself. So that's like a big thing I'm kind of trying to work on right now, is when I have an intuition about something or when I feel something is right, then I'll just do it. I'll act on it instead of overthinking like, oh, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I don't really know how this is. Maybe I don't really know myself well, whatever it is. You have to learn to trust yourself and just do something because you trust yourself and you have that initial feeling that you want to go experience something. I've learned that your brain and your overanalysis of things is rarely right, like your conscious brain, but your intuition is almost always right, and your intuition will usually lead you in the right direction, especially if you practice things like that. You practice like acting on your intuition instead of just sitting and overanalyzing every intuition you have and kind of like talking yourself out of it. If you just act right away, first of all, it's like a good trust activity, and you'll just bring so many opportunities into your life. So, in conclusion, overthinking equals overcomplicating. There is never a situation in your life, well, okay, that's a lie. There might be situations in your life where really overanalyzing and like really digging into a problem mentally, you know, it might, in some scenarios, it might be helpful, but when that comes into play into like every second of your life, every single scenario you go through, that's just overcomplicating things. That's not going to get you anywhere, and it really becomes an addiction, and that's why I'm having trouble letting go of it, because I really am addicted to it. It makes me feel like I'm in control when I am able to kind of have my brain like it's almost like my brain wants to be able to control the situation, because it thinks by figuring out whatever there is to figure out, it will kind of have some sort of control over the outside situation, if that makes any sense. But anyways, yeah, just life can be so much more simple if you start trusting yourself and you start trusting your experiences and just letting yourself experience instead of thinking about everything. So hopefully my point came across in that, and hopefully it helped some of you out. Happy Halloween. I think I'm probably going to post this tonight, so happy Halloween. What did you dress up as? I'm not dressing up today, but this weekend my friend and I dressed up as each other, and it was really funny. At least we thought it was funny. Yeah, let me know what you're dressing up as, because Halloween is fun. So thank you all very much for watching, and I would love to hear your comments, and I will reply to most of them as I usually do, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!